Start with the great name of Allah Almighty, who knows that our secret hearts. So my name is Abdul Khuhawar. I am from PS Computer Science second year, and my roll number is 2K19 LCS 08. I am making this presentation video of statistics and probability, and I have selected 4 topics for this video. Here is outline: what is statistics and probability, data, range, mean. First of all, what is statistics and probability? So I have right here a conclusion of statistics and probability, but I want to tell in my own words. Statistics is statistics a term. It's mean we collect a data like a raw data, and we process it or analyze it, which we want data. Like an example, if in a school there are 1000 students, and there's highest and lowest marks, but we want average marks, which we want 800 marks of average of every student, which are those. So we take first all the students of marks, and we analysis all the data, and when we analyze it, after that it will give us the average of the marks, and they will show us that is the average which you want in the statistics. And here probability, what is the probability? Probability mean is chances. The particular meaning of probability is the chances. Like what kind of chances? If I give you an example, if I say to person, sun is rises from east, so it is chances 100%, because sun always rise from the east. If I say same person, sun will rises from west, so there is a 0% chances of, because it is a fact, it will not rise from the west. So there is a chance. It means we every everywhere we talk here in our talking chances of every problems, everything, we start our business, so we start on our risk, on the chances. It may be uh, develop or maybe drop, because we have no any we have no any kind of the chances for the knowing it will be better or not. So probability is the word that chances. So here is a data. What is data? Data can be defined as a systemic record of particular quantity. It means a data, any kind of data which we uh, accept, which we get, which we conclusion, we went to market for the marketing, and we collect the data which kind of the need in the market, or schools or the classes of students names, or other head ministers names. This is the data we collected. It is, and in the data there are 2 types of the data. One is the primary data, second is secondary data. A data which we get first time, it means a primary data which we get first time, and we don't check it before, or we don't know about the which kind of that data, and what is this data. And when we clearly checked the data, clearly process it, and we find it, uh, which kind of this data, which field with related this data, and we get a conclusion. When we analyze that raw data, and we take a conclusion, take a positive response, get a result, and we know now what kind of this data. It is a secondary data. And here, what is range? In statics, analysis and drawing conclusion, the various measures of central tendency mean. It means in statics range, we find the range of the between two things or more than two things. Any of data of the range, how much of this thing, like we have a range in the every class is how much we can give the students marks. There is a range. It means a high range which we give them up to date range, and we have also lowest range, at least how much we give them marks. It means we take a range, we know the up to the range. So here in the statics range of the example of the range in a series of men distributed by their edges give us an idea of flow. How much the edges can vary from the central value. So without further ado, let us jump right into the concept of the range and mean division. When we make a range between values, any students, any places, any cities, we can also take a range from the distance of the two or more than two cities. We can find the distance, how much between two these cities the uh, distance, it is a range. We can also uh, uh, write a values, and we want to find lowest from the lowest value to highest value, how much there is a range. It means uh, between the two things or more than two things, we get a result, we call it range. Like I have give here example of range. The range is a difference between the lowest and the highest value. So if we have a two values here, right, I have right here, if we have a two values like a lowest or minimum and highest or maximum value, when we take two values and we want to find the range of there, so what should it be? So here is an example. I have write down values for the finding range. Here an example: 4, 6, 9, 3 and 7. These are values which I have write down in the brackets for the finding range. How do we find their values of the range? So here is we first see which value is lowest in this example. First we find, first we check it, because we should find the lowest value. So here is 3 is the lowest value because it is the smallest value from the other values. When we find the lowest value, after we check which value is highest or maximum in this series. So after we checking which value is highest, here is 9 is the highest value. So now we have find two values. Lowest is 3, highest is 9. It means now we have easy to get the range between these two values from the 3 and 9. Now we have a answer, or we have a find the range. Which is range? 6 range. So how it we have find? Because we subtract the lowest value, which is a 3. 3 is the lowest value, and we subtract from the highest value. When lowest value subtract from the highest and we get an answer, we can call that range. It is a range which values are come between them. It means 6 values can come between these ranges values. 6 range of 3 to 9. So here is I write what is mean. Statistical mean is a certain kind of mathematical average. So mean also is a like a range, it's matching with him. So mean we find mathematical average of the like a same values or other things, so we use it in the computer science. Mean is a very important usage in the computer science field, because when we learning about the machineries, we when and when we want to find the any machines of mean, how which kind of mean, where is the mean of the machines. Simply speaking, statistical mean is an arithmetic mean process, in that it adds up all numbers in a data set and then divided the total by the numbers of that data points. So here, in other words, mean we use for the data when we take data and the numbers or in other things. After that, we divided those numbers for the mean, and we get a number, mean number data points. So that's a simple and straightforward. And so the arithmetic mean or statistical mean has been widely used throughout the modern era and into the age of computer programming. So here we also use mean in programming languages through the help of statics subject, because mean is the part of statics, and this mean give us a lot of benefits when we want to find mean of in machines or in numbers in data, and when we get the result in mean on the positive, we can solve the too much difficult in the statics in the computer science field, because it's related to the computer science field. Other fields are too much like a business, and also mean useful in the business, because when clients come at on banks or on the other shopping malls, where we check how much we have profit from this percent, what is the mean of the purchasing of these things, how much is benefit for us, how much we have get benefit. So mean give us lot of benefits for the using in the every field. It is a must usage of the computer science and the business. So and also always uses for the numbers, also data, and then divided total by the numbers of data points. It means when we take a mean of the numbers, and when we get mean of the numbers, it will in the points, we can get points like a point 5000 point 50, so we can get this mean. And mean can tell us where which thing is the mean of your computer. So this is the all about mean. And here I have a example of mean. So I am going to uh, telling you about on my own words example of mean. Mean when a person uh, go 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 for the shopping at any mall, and when it will buy something and he is purchasing. After that, when a shopkeeper will uh, checking how much I benefit, how much I have get mean from this client, this person. So it will calculate all the eight numbers, all it will all collect these money, and it will divided by the numbers of the clients. After it will get mean is called mean. So that's my all for topics I have uh, told you.